I deserve good things. I am entitled to my share of happiness. I refuse to beat myself up. I am an attractive person. I am fun to be with.
Daily affirmation.
I'm going to do a terrific show today, and I'm going to help people because I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me.
Hello and welcome to the lighthouse as I got all my piles in front of me. This is going to be a new series. Daily affirmations. Because we're good enough, we're smart enough, doggone it, people like us. And even the ones that don't, who gives a shit? Like yourself. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do, I was trying to figure out which ones I can use here. Of course, there'll be more added to it, but what I have presently at the moment. So I wanted to get my little piles close by so we can dish out the cards and see what positive words of encouragement that we have. And this is going to be a new daily thing. Something quick, something daily, something to inspire us for the day. So first, what positive affirmations, thoughts, behaviors should we be taken on to manifest better things for ourselves? And this one is going to be for, hold on, the 9th. It is for the 9th. The 9th of September. What positive affirmations does the universe have for the collective? What positive affirmations does the universe have for the collective for the 9th of September? These are hard to shuffle, these egg-shaped cards here. What are the messages you have for the collective for the 9th of September? Positive affirmations. There we go. That's enough, because these, they look cool, but the shuffling is a bit problematic. And what other advice do you have for the collectives for positive affirmations for September 9th, please? What other positive affirmations do you have for the collective for September 9th, please? And these here. And for the inner child, what positive affirmations do we have for the inner child for September 9th for the collective? What positive affirmations do we have for the inner child for the collective? And then let's have a spirit cat overview for the day for the collective. And then we have the flower essence messages. And then we have these here. There we are. So let's see what we got. And of course we'll pick a few of those And that's it. So we can keep it brief, right? People want to be in and out. All right, let's see what the overview is for the 9th. You have resilience. Meet Golden. He really knows how to absorb the sunshine even after some rough patches. He has faced the lonely, hungry alleys, losing those he loved through both chance and betrayal. He allows his feelings of sadness, grief, disappointment, and failure to flow through him and pass as everything does. He is present with the fullness of life, the complete spectrum of experience. Even in the deepest, coldest night, there is a golden sun in his heart to sustain him. Trust in your resilience. Keep moving, keep accepting, and keep growing. The tide is turning. Oh, the tide's turning. Winds of change are blowing. And then we've got some Moralisa. We live in a jungle, only the strong survive. Indeed, I can be strong and successful, and at the same time have colleagues and collaborators. There is enough abundance for everyone to survive and thrive. So this is again about how we're showing up and how we're allowing others to show up, and to be a little bit more compassionate towards your fellow man, right? Compassionate towards oneself, not shutting ourselves off from experiences, new experiences, or people, right? Because we're feeling like we've got to, be in protective mode, in order to avoid things, past things, or perhaps again where there might have been betrayals involved and letdowns and whatever it is, whatever things that we've been through. Know that we are strong, we are resilient, and not everything and everyone is going to be the same as past situations, people, etc. And again, not shutting ourselves down. This is the living in society card. Ugh. Just having to deal with society at large is often difficult. But again, it's trying to have compassion for your fellow man, and also understand, that more often than not, your fellow man is not the enemy. You share a common enemy, and each other isn't it. So again, being aware of shit from Shinola in regards to divide and conquer tactics as well, right? A lot of people being pegged against each other, or not being open to seeing other people's points of views or perspectives, or closing oneself off because of past experiences. Whatever the dealing with others situation for you is, know that there can be some good mixed in with the shite. My immune system, bones, and joints are weak and vulnerable. Oof. This is the healthy body. I feel safe and secure in the world. I have multiple families who help me feel like I belong. I am supported and I have a say. So again, if we're dealing with body issues and living in society, this is supposed to be positive affirmations, not going down rabbit holes. Because again, that's another video. That's the 0 videos. If we want to talk about living in society and healthy bodies and trying to survive in this current situation, again, that's another video. We're trying to keep this just in for our personal day. But again, we can go down all kinds of avenues here. Well, this is just for the day, right? As far as our personal relationships or possibilities for new relationships and experiences, again, not living in the past, allowing fears to creep in to prevent us, again, from being in the present moment and making a plan for ourselves in regards to self-care, right? Trying to get healthy, because again, if the zombie apocalypse happened tomorrow and you can't run a block, you know what happens. I'm just saying. But zombie apocalypse or not, if you had to run a block. So perhaps one needs to focus on our daily activities, making sure that we're getting our stamina up so that we can be resilient through whatever times may be on the horizon. Trying to, again, get as healthy as possible, taking care of self, right? Mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Healing sadness. Even if I speak my mind, it never changes anything, so why bother? I now effectively communicate the clarity in my mind to everyone around me. This is what a lot of people are doing. Again, if we're talking about society stuff, there's a lot of people being very vocal and active and speaking out for the benefit of humanity, for the human race in the long term, and how they can survive and sustain, because something is going on in the world that is trying to affect that. So again, healing thyself, having a healthy mind, body, so that we can again see things clearly. We can navigate better because we have greater understandings of self, others, society at large, the system we live in, whatever it is, all of the above. And it can again have effect on our emotions, our anxiety, our stresses, because we're uncertain about what the hell is going on and what the future's going to happen. Some people, it's like apocalypto. Some people it's alien invasion. Some people it's zombie apocalypse. Some people it's, totalitarian. But then, all of the above. Prepare for all the above. Many scenarios are playing out. So again, we got to get right within ourselves. We got to affirm within ourselves who we are, knowing who we are and what we stand for and what is the truth, what is our truth, what is for our highest and best, what's going to allow us to be healthy and free and able to just be and not be bogged down, made to feel some kind of way, getting in unhealthy situations that are not for our best, because we're dealing with, again, other outside things trying to dictate what is for our highest and best, who might have other agendas going on. You know what I'm saying. So I'm trying to touch on personal as well as world at large, because they go hand in hand. And these might be the circumstances for which we're feeling how we're feeling personally. So that's why I'm trying to touch on a few things that can affect the self. There's pretty flowers here. I am still within whilst all around me is moving. Again, trying to find chaos in the storm. And again, and the better that we are taking care of ourselves, the better that we are open to other sources of information, hearing your fellow man out. Again, everybody has different perspectives. Everybody's exposed to different information. Some may be correct, some may be incorrect, but not allowing ourselves to get too emotionally invested and turned upside down by stuff that we see on social media, because again, who knows what's real, who knows what's fake. A lot of things are set in motion in order to have you all jacked up, having your resistance down so that your immune health is affected, which helps them in their bigger picture agendas, if you know what I'm saying. So take care of yourself, take care of your mind, take care of your body, take care of your spirit, get grounded. Have daily practices that you are investing in these things to prepare you for being able to find some peace in the chaos or ride through the storm or be better prepared for whatever might be coming your way because you're more centered and grounded and you're not allowing again things to have a affect you in an emotional and mental way because it so easily can and so often is designed to. Here we have this pretty flower here. I find a deep connection with spirit by accessing my vulnerability. Right? Daisies. Beyond resistance, I find my own bliss. Again, being able to, because we can't, the serenity now, right? Focus on things that you have control over and that you can change, you know, and put some efforts in those areas and try not to let the things that are out of your control or again getting involved in unnecessary things, you know, to find again some peace within, because it's a lot of times when we try to go up against, if we're talking about society, sometimes people's minds are closed. Sometimes there's going to be, you know. So again, try not to get yourself involved in or be affected too much by things that seem to be out of your control or that's causing some kind of resistance for you. Whether that be staying stuck in whatever way because we're, I'm going to say carrying on like with business as usual, but a lot of times we can become so absorbed in being in stress mode and sadness mode or whatever it is, and focusing on the things that are having that big of an impact on us that we don't allow ourselves to again distract from, you said, by again still doing the daily things, taking care of oneself, whatever, and not being so absorbed in the chaos. I think that's what I'm trying to get across here. I am free to express genuine innocence and purity. So this is again not allowing the darkness to consume us and try to still hold on to that, you know, that which is not of the darkness. I trust in the wisdom of my experiences. Experience is more powerful than belief. What you were taught when you were a young child might be true or not. When you experience, then you know. Again, conditioning. People are products of their conditioning, and a lot of people wrap their whole identity around their belief systems, and those belief systems come from various sources that may or may not be true, which is why people have cognitive dissonance when you come in and you start dismantling or poking holes in belief systems that are based in bullshit. But this is how we free ourselves. This is another reason why we cannot be too attached to these belief systems that have been passed down to us or that have been given to us that we have not proven yes or no, that we just blindly believe in and take on as part of our identity, our persona, how we navigate in the world, how we look at other people. Again, you know, a lot of things get revealed over time, perspectives change, new information comes in, and sometimes what we once believed in, we learn that it's not the thing we should be believing in, and we discover a new way of looking at something, right? Living and learning. And again, in a lot of the ways that people are showing up in their adult lives is based in childhood wounding or that conditioning, especially in regards to authority figures. You know what I'm saying? But again, this could be just our own stinking thinking, right? Believing in the lies of we're not good enough, we're not smart enough, nobody likes us. But that's not what we're trying to accomplish here. We're trying to accomplish the opposite. Love is the energy that fills the universe. Love fills every cell of your body, every atom of your being. And the thought was, I remember that only love is real. At the end of the day, too, to thine own self be true. You know, don't speak negative about yourself, right? Try not to hold so much emotion towards other people. Everybody's on their own path. Everybody's operating from their own level of awareness. And again, the less attached you are, the better. Not to say that's become, you're heartless and cold and you have no emotions and you don't give a shit. But know where to invest your energy. Because again, a lot of people invest their energy in things that are not affecting them directly or in their real, again, being attached to other people's opinions and what have you, you know when to, again, where to invest and where not to invest. And this will help you to stay balanced, right? And not be holding judgments or anger or these kind of things, right? I am constantly evolving into a more spiritual person. If you're evolving into a more loving, more compassionate, less violent person, then you're moving in the right direction. Didn't I just say that about emotions and not allowing oneself to get emotionally invested again and being angry and be reacting to things again, where you're learning to disconnect a little and be more the observer. That's not to say that you shouldn't be taking action in certain instances, but again, a lot of people get involved in a lot of drama that they don't need to bother themselves with. That again, it's designed like arguing with trolls online, like these kind of things. Getting away from, putting away things that are bringing about dysfunction, chaos, and feelings of woe. And try to, again, focus on healing things or bettering oneself things. Then again, crap. I understand that my true purpose is to give and receive love. As you understand your true nature and your true purpose, your life will be permanently transformed, and then you can begin to change the world. So that again, a people divided is not as strong as a people united, which is why they use all kinds of psychological tactics to get people to not love themselves, to again judge, discriminate, have feelings of some kind of way towards other people based in things that they heard, that somebody said, which is again, a lot of it is based in bullshit, and it's for a reason. It's to again shape belief systems, to create emotional reactions. It's to engage you in the game that's played out here from the time you come in to the time you leave. And it's heightened at this time. And this is going to be going on until 2030. Like I said, this is just the beginning. So as we need to learn, as we're in the beginning of all of this, to again become the observer, become more open to new avenues of information, to being more compassionate towards your fellow man, and understanding that every person has something to teach you. Not everything a person says and their whole catalog of dialogue and their whole life can resonate with you. But I always take what resonates and leave the rest, because again, no matter who it is, there's always something that can be learned from the good or the bad. So it's about weeding things out, again, and controlling one's emotions and thoughts to keep from falling into the negative within and without, right? Renew your relationships. Oh, we got to read the front first. I honor my relationships with loving care and attention. Renew your relationships through loving action. The relationship is living, alive in the present. It's not a thing of the past. So it's, again, getting out of the past, clinging to past stuff, whatever it is. I am at peace. Divine peace and harmony surround me and dwell in me. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all people, myself included. I deserve the best and I accept the best now. I am mentally and emotionally equipped to enjoy a prosperous and loving life. It is my birthright to deserve all good. I claim my good. This includes not allowing totalitarian things to dominate you and take control. I balance my masculine and feminine sides. The masculine and feminine parts of me are in perfect balance and in harmony. I am at peace and all is well. And the masculine and feminine is kind of what is under attack right now in the world. There's agendas, serving agendas, serving agendas. So make sure that you are in balance with your own giving and receiving energies, with your own actions, thoughts, feelings, health, perspectives, whatever it is. My healing is already in process. My willingness to forgive begins my healing process. I allow the love from my own heart to wash through me, cleansing and healing every part of my body. I know I am worth healing. Indeed. And for the inner child, I am full of joy. I'm going to share my smile with everyone I meet today. You ever do that? You ever smile at somebody and they just look at you like they don't even know how to react, because people are so used to everyone being so self-absorbed that common courtesy is few and far between in society. Hold doors for people, they don't even acknowledge you. You know, they're talking on the phone, they just walk right in like as if that's your job to hold the door. Again, common courtesies. Yes, yes, please. No, thank you. You know, just showing some kind of gratitude or whatever it is. People have a hard time with that. People can be just so used to living in such a cold world that there is no warmth within for themselves or for anyone else. So even if you don't get a reaction, you know, smile even just for yourself. Although people might think you're crazy if you're just smiling for nothing, but you know what I'm saying. Find a reason to smile, basically. And smile even if no one smiles back. I am always polite. I'm going to open the door for someone today. Wow, this has happened to me through the Pisces, the Cancer, the Scorpio, and now this, where I'm saying things before the thing even comes out. Must be my intuition. Like I said, like the Mother Teresa quote, it was never between you and them anyway. It's between you and God. Don't let other people's actions, behaviors, or whatever affect who you are. Let that take away your light. Make you into a bitter person, a closed off person, a person who just shrivels up and just, you know, still be your best, even if the other people's aren't their best, right? I can be whatever I want to be. I'm going to tell someone what I want to be when I grow up. Again, some people haven't grown up yet. Some people, there's a lot of broken children in adult bodies, right? So this is maybe getting in touch with our inner child, and maybe we're considering, what did I want to be? Or what do I want to be now? How do I want to reinvent myself? Right? And know that possibilities are there. Again, we have to be realistic. We have to consider age and what we have, but it's working with what you have and making the best of what you have and trying to be grateful for that and not focusing on woes or lack or shoulda, woulda, couldas or stinking thinking or whatever it is. Know that you are strong and you are able and you are deserving, and to go for it. I am kind. I'm going to look for opportunities to show kindness to others today. So again, trying to embody, be the change you want to see in the world, right? Start with the man in the mirror, as the song goes, right? And try not to, again, let the negativity and the darkness that surrounds us in this place to take away who you are at the core, at the soul level, because the personality has been formed from the sources that are in this world. And again, and some of them are false. So this is an even being able to look at our own belief systems and what things that we can change or what is not serving us, and what is perhaps based in lies, deception, or whatever it is, and being open to change, being open to cooperation, being open to leading by example, these kinds of things, right? And on that note, oh, well, let's grab a couple of these. See, I wanted this to be like 15 minutes. Now I need to stop. I need to just read what's on the card and that's it. And maybe that's, I don't know, surrender. Or maybe I just need to surrender and just let it be. And those who will appreciate will appreciate. Those who cannot, I gotta be me. Whatever I'll be is what I am. You know the Shark Brothers, the Money Pit? Yeah. Exploration. Exploring other options. Again, maybe rediscovering things you've forgotten. Right? Surrendering to things that are out of our control, but exploring ways to navigate and make adjustments with things that are in control. Assess risks. Again, what's worth my time and energy? What's worth me investing in? And what is not? What's going to keep me in peace? And what's going to attract drop? And release. Again, let go of the stuff that doesn't help. And on that note, until the next one, remember, you're good enough, you're smart enough, doggone it, people like you. And even if they don't, who gives a shit? Like yourself. Take care.